welcome to the first ever inaugural episode of the Radius podcast, Radius Cast. I have no clue. We're going to figure it out. This is sort of our pilot episode. We got a lot of fun things in the pipeline as far as we're looking at, but this is sort of just to nail the format down. And for our first guest, we have the lovely Jade, as Jack Reardon likes to call you. Hello, Jade. How are you?
Good. How are you? Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'm glad you were able to jump on. You're looking spectacular. It's part of one of the reasons we wanted to have you on today.
Thank you.
She came in all gussied up, said she planned out her outfit the night before, which is insane. Yeah. I mean, you look at like Dan, he's wearing a t-shirt and black jeans today.
Yeah. You know, sometimes I come in like that.
Yeah, to be fair, it's
the last night I really planned it out. You guys want to see my little OOTD? Some sandals.
Little good outfit tour.
Curled my hair.
It's good. It's great. It's
tried my best.
All right. Tell us a bit about yourself. Who is the wonderful Jade, huh?
Well, I started in marketing 2 years ago, actually in September. 2 years ago, probably this week, according to my LinkedIn. And I didn't really know much about marketing, but I really want to be a loan officer. That's the goal. So I'm here and I'm helping my team. I'm on the McKillop team. So Ben and the rest of the guys and girls, and I take care of everything for them marketing wise and all other things. And yeah, I love it. And we just joined you guys. So yeah. I'm very excited to be here and we love it here.
Yeah, and so you're from the Quincy office, so we're still kind of getting things set up there. But like, what's it like up there? How are things going for people who haven't really been up there yet?
Oh, the Quincy office is really fun. Dan just came out a couple weeks ago, and he loves it. We actually have a gym there, a full gym.
Do you really?
We do.
Yes. Is it for the building or is it just for the office?
It's for everyone in the building.
That's really freaking cool.
So anyone here can come and get a little pass and go to the gym, and we all love the gym. And it's a great environment.
The building is cool. The area is really cool. I'm not up to that part of Quincy very often. Usually I'm sort of in the more city part of it. There's a really cool Asian food restaurant. Not a restaurant, just like a market. Cam Man's. I'm not sure if you've been up there.
No.
It's the best. There's so much cool stuff in Quincy I never get up to get.
It's true.
Yeah, it's great. But that part of Quincy, it's like I didn't think it was Quincy. I thought it was Braintree because the Braintree Mall is like right there.
Yes. Oh well, then you're right next to us.
Yeah,
we're right next to the Braintree Mall.
And the building is really cool. It was a bit confusing. I wasn't really sure which one was us at the time being because it's still under a different name for the time being as far as like what it's listed as.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a really cool area. There's koi in the lobby.
Yeah.
Which was really cool to see.
Yeah.
And there's a Saab office there.
Yes.
Which is also really cool.
Yes.
Because someone who used to drive an old Saab, and like my grandfather drove Saabs for however long, and they're just great cars. So it was the last thing I was expecting to see when I was going to the office to film a little short video. So it was really cool. It's a really cool spot.
It's very fun there. We have a good time, and lots of us are in there at all times too. So that's good to see. Yeah,
and so you're familiar with a lot of people. We know Jack is up there. Jack is great. Those who don't know Jack Reardon, he's one of our reverse mortgage officers.
Yes.
Yeah, he's great. He's got a lot of good stories.
He's got the best stories. I come in here all the time and tell you guys his story.
It's great. You do the letter thing. I was filming that one of my first couple of weeks was a little short film.
Yep.
Probably going to see it on Radius Reels of just Jack and Jade doing a whole letter thing because what's the story behind the letters? Because I know they told it in the Reels, but...
Yeah. So you'll see it in the Reels, but Jack is our reverse mortgage specialist. And the way he gets his business is by mailing personal handwritten letters. And I think that he does that because his, demographic of people is 62, 65 and older, right? So he hand writes letters and he mails them, but he has like a stack. And as you know, in the Quincy office, it's a good walk.
Yeah, it is.
To get anywhere, right? So he asks me at the end of the day, every day, to bring the letters down, the stack of letters down. And one time I forgot to bring those letters to the mailbox, and I brought them in the car with me because I'm always, with a bunch of bags. And the next day I told him, I was like, oh, Jack, I brought the letters home by accident. So now every single time he hands me the stack of letters, he says, don't bring the letters home. And that's our running joke. Yep, they don't want to go home with me. So that's our... running joke, and I'm currently working on stacks of letters right now for him for some attorneys. So
fun.
Yeah.
It's excellent. Jack's great. I think he's in the office today. We could have probably pulled him in for a little bit of a side interview. That would have been funny. But he's relatively local from Falmouth, right? Or
Yeah.
where did he raise his family?
I think he raised. That's a great question. Marshfield.
Marshfield. Oh yeah,
Yes.
okay. So my neck of the woods. I'm from Duxbury, so
Yeah.
also super local.
Yeah.
A bit of a rivalry between Marshfield and Duxbury for those of you who are in the know about that. But it's just one of those things, you know. It's like, but he's a good dude. You also had a story about the Falmouth Beach,
Yeah.
because you were there for some friend
For
thing,
the
yeah?
sunset with my friends, yeah,
Mhm.
and I didn't realize it was Jack's little beach. It's like a teeny tiny beach in Falmouth, and I randomly came into work one day. I was like, "Oh, Jack, I was in Falmouth a couple weeks ago," and I showed him. He's like, "That's my beach!" So he was so excited. Now I have to go back down. He was pretty upset that I didn't go visit him that day, so I have to make it a thing to go back down and visit him at his beach one day.
You filmed the whole video, the whole
He
tour
did.
of the street, going down. Made sure
Yep.
to highlight everything that was on there. It
Yeah,
was really funny.
very funny. Yeah.
He's a cool dude. But a little about yourself though as well. Like what? So your goal is to be a loan officer, right? So what drives that kind of thing? As far as we have a whole bunch of loan officers, everyone has their own stories, everyone has their own backgrounds and their own goals. So like, what's your story as far as why is that the path you want to sort of pursue?
Yeah. So, a fun fact, I guess, about me and Sophia Traviakis, who's a loan officer that we came over here with. I was her nanny for 7 years. And when I started, I just started college. At the exact same time I started college, I started being her nanny. And I wanted to be a lawyer. That's what I was going to school for. And when I started, I didn't know a lot about her job. I knew a teeny bit about it, but I feel like not a lot of people really know about the home buying process
I mean, I sure
at
don't.
that young. Yeah. So I was like 17, 18. I didn't know much about it, but I knew her husband was a lawyer, and I was like, oh, that's what I want to do. Let's focus
Yeah,
in
so
on
you're
that,
trying to get
right?
in with the guy who is.
And
Yeah.
so Sophia was like, you're not going to want to do that. You're going to want to do what I do. And I was like, yeah, okay. So
Sure.
I
Mortgages,
didn't
let's do it,
believe
yeah.
her. Yeah. And then as the years went on, many years, I realized that's about 2 years into my college career, I realized that's what I was going to do. But she said, make sure you finish school still because you never know. And I did. I finished school. Again, was her nanny the whole time throughout that process. And yeah, then after that, I graduated I actually graduated in December. And then I started a little while after that.
Was a semester early or semester late?
A semester late.
Oh, okay. Because I have a couple of
Yes.
friends who were early, and that was really cool to see because like they were just gone. I was like, where'd you guys go?
Yeah. So I transferred schools. I went to community college first. I was going to Suffolk originally. They sent me the bill in the mail. I told them absolutely not. I'm not paying that much. I went to community college, kept up good grades, got to go to UMass for free. So that's kind of how I ended up in that scenario, and kind of a little bit late because I was transferring in 2020. So
Oh, yeah.
I was transferring in May of 2020 and nobody was in the office. Well, no, before May really, because I had to get my transfer stuff ready. So it was like March, April, and no one was there to help me transfer. So I ended up becoming like a little bit delayed in that process, but that's okay. Yeah, so I graduated December, then I started in this industry, and yeah, here we are today.
Yeah, that was again the whole because again I graduated from high school class 2020, and so I started my college career in that fall, and so I can only imagine trying to transfer because again I also transferred schools at the end of my sophomore year. So on top of the transfer process being such a problem as far as everything that goes into it, I can imagine like trying to transfer during when everything is blowing up, so to speak.
Oh yeah,
it's not
it was all
great.
blowing up. Yeah.
So you studied law at UMass too?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I graduated with a criminal justice law degree. Yeah, law becomes afterwards. That's why I was like, I'm not going to go to law school after that. So yeah, I graduated with that degree, and then I realized that Sophia makes people happy, right? She does things that that's a big deal. Buying your first house is a big deal, and I really loved that. I would go and sit in her office a lot of times when I would have the kids, and I really enjoyed it. Although it's a lot of work, but it's very rewarding. So
yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have a bunch of loan officers, and they all speak very highly about what they do. You're helping people find homes, and it's great work. So, like, when did you start at Radius?
I started at Radius in May.
This year, or
Yeah, May
really?
this year.
Okay.
Yeah, we're new.
Well, yeah,
Our team
awesome.
came
You had an air of a very high seniority, so I
Oh,
did
no.
not think that you were
We're
this,
brand
like
new here.
2 or 3 months before I was. That's really cool.
Yeah, so we all came over. We're a group of about 15 of us. We have our own loan officers, loan officer assistants, and processors. So we all came over, and we're all loving it.
And so the marketing team, not, we're great. You would stay with us if you didn't,
Yes,
right?
I love you guys. No,
Great.
I'm gonna do the marketing as well. I'm not
It's
going
great.
anywhere. Can't get rid of me.
It's good fun. But yeah, anything you want to shout out, anything you're working on as far as just where people can find you, as far as just anything, final thoughts towards people who are curious about where they can find more of Jade.
Yeah. Well, you can find me in the Quincy office. You can find me in the West Roxbury office. You can occasionally find me in Norwell with the marketing team. And yeah, I'm always up for anything. As you know,
Absolutely,
we're sitting here today.
Super impromptu. Is like,
Yep.
okay, we got to start filming the podcast. We got to start getting these rolling out because we got to film a promo for Radius Reels. You probably see that, and I was just like, all right, let's film. Who can we grab? And so Jade was like, picture perfect first guest, and so we figured,
thank you,
might as well grab it while she has the time.
Yeah, so you can find me all those places. I'm always willing to help with all videos, anything. I'm always down for pretty much anything.
If they can track you down. It's a bit of a hike to West Roxbury.
Yeah, it depends on which office I'm in. I'm always driving. I guess you can find me in my car most of the time.
There you go. Find her in the car. Gotcha. All right, well, thank you very much for hanging out with us today. We appreciate you being here. More of this coming soon. Again, if you like this format, then let us know. If you don't, also let us know. Any kind of feedback is great. You can email the marketing team, marketing@radiusgrp.com. Or that's not it, but it might be. Marketing team. Or you can find us in the Norwell office. Dan, myself, or Dustin, or Caroline down in Florida. Of course, Jade will also probably be more than happy to help you with whatever you need. And next guest, who knows? We'll see. And the format might change. Don't get used to the fern or the chairs or anything like that. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, thank you for hanging out. We appreciate you being here, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
See you later.